and welcome to part 2 of Shadows Over Loathing. Where are you from? Originally I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep! Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they build a second one, though. Huh. Do you live here? Not permanent-like, but I'd been camping out here for a few days, all alone. Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the boss sent a railroad bull to blow everybody off. Railroad bull? You mean like cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once you get it off ya. Any plans for the future? Or no, that was me. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I never heard that phrase. Is it like the through the grapevine? Similar. I see. Take your leave. I don't even have the muscle for it. I'll come back to there. You've heard of a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Yeah. I can agree with that. I'm gonna head over here, head down, head over. And now that I have 2 mysticism, I can use my... What gives me mysticism? This one. You open the can using the can opener. You keep hidden in your sock in case of can-related emergencies, and eat the sugary peas. It's some kind of weird machinery. Figure it out. There's an engraved plate on the side that says Helco Portable Gasoline Generator. Aha! It's a machine for generating portable gas. You extract today's crop of gasoline from the miraculous machine, and now I have a full gas can. So there's actually... So can I overflow my gas can if I somehow succeed at more of the tasks? Because there's still more gas to be gained. I know that much. Because he said there's more, like, for example, in the barn. You heave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elise wants to lock up again later. A watering trough for some long gone livestock. This is a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. This is just a painting of a bunch of tools. Amazing. This cabinet is rusted shut. I don't think I have a way of getting to 3 muscle right now. You have a recurring nightmare about searching for something in one of these. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you can conclude that this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. A baleful pile of hay. And, let's give this a shot. Sure. Lower your stats. I think I'm good because he has barely any HP apparently. Someone's monster is now a pile of parts on the floor. Rest in pieces. It's a workbench for welding. And, victory is sweet. It's probably the lead that makes it sweeter. You got an item. 133% full gas can. I have... It's more than full now. So that'll take 2 moxie. And this would take 3 muscle. So first, I want to head on over to... and see how tough the... Oh, right click makes me do this. I hadn't tried right clicking yet. And that I need 2 muscle for. You gnaw on the jerky until the gnawing is done. The door is extremely heavy. Oh, I can't get... Okay. The stew in the pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage the ladle. Hey, this isn't a ladle, it's a spatula. No wonder the stew is so messed up. It's one of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Somebody left a perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline here. 166% full. Ooh, deals your mystical +2 physical damage, and that's my high. Yeah, let's use that now. Uh-oh, it's that railroad bull of what how he told you about, although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Honk. That's some nice damage. Throw a rock. Death! You beat the Minotaur. XP, you gain 5 XP, and they grow stronger. A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh look, it has a gas can. I'm at 200% now. How good. There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says Howie loves playing the harmonica. Aw. That's sweet, I suppose. Can I tell you that I did it? Well, I dealt with that railroad bull for you. You did? Well, now there's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget it. Where are you from? Okay, I've seen that. I've seen this. Well, word on the words is... Okay, I've seen that. Take your leave. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open that dang thing. If you can figure out the trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag and it appears to be shut with one of those puzzles made of bit nails and steel wire. Howie just harmonicking Dixie. I need 3 moxie. Now that's probably not gonna happen. Okay. Let's try this fight. Yeah, lowering his stats won't actually really help me. Because he'll still do enough to kill me after the bleeding. Yeah, if he didn't have that bleeding effect at the beginning, I'd probably be fine to be able to beat him. But that bleeding effect is definitely not fun. Okay, that needs 5, so I can't do that yet. Okay, so I guess next I'll go... where is it? The downstairs. Okay, I think it's the... Okay. The one that needs 2 of the other one to succeed. Yeah, and here. No, that needs 3. I'm not going to be getting 3. But I can do 2 moxie. By turning on my moxie food. Oh, I need yes. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. And I got some, some extra armor. Maybe armor will help against him. Maybe armor will be enough to defeat it. You weren't born in a barn, you're not going to move into one now. Okay. Armor? I mean, I need him to do, like, almost no damage. I guess I'll try this, just to see if I can live because of it. No, still does 6 overall. Yeah, I just can't. I can't beat that guy. Sad. Very sad. Oh, I had to beat up your scarecrow, sorry. Well, I was just leaving it behind anyhow, but why'd you go and do that for? It shot me with a gun. Oh, right. Well, yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Alright, I think I've gotten everything I can do here, personally, with the path I went on. Oh, never mind, there's a fuse there now. Cool. So I can do fuse stuff. Click, done. Alright, I can get the car down. You should stand clear of the lift. The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. And more gas! There's nothing else interesting. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. Why? What if I want to buy that car? Looks great. I think 200... Oh, a desk presumably... Yep. Yeah, I think 233% is the most I'm going to be able to get to. Probably some way to get even more, but I think that's my limit. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Oh, yes! Okay, yeah, I'm just going to keep Turt. I like that. Turt the turtle. Oh. Each round of combat, Turt heals a random wounded ally by his... Ooh. Maybe that's enough to beat that. I'm sorry, little bird, but I can increase my one stat at random or gain HP. Yeah, such a difficult choice. Oh. Can you heal me now? No? So I think I can live if I use my other effect, but that'll just give me one more turn and then I die, so I guess I'll try that. I mean, it might do something. Maybe my bleed will end and he'll decide not to attack at the same time. Heal me. Okay, well, I'm alive. But I can't kill this guy. Randomly do 5 damage. Go. No. Well, that's that. I got further. Oh well. I think that's all I can do. But at this rate, I keep saying that, and then I walk back towards this direction and find another thing. But, maybe that is all I can do now. I'm sure this one, since there's a little bit of gas left, you could, if you could get that one. Hey there, friend. Any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. Well, this doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Are you ready to hit the road? Not quite. I'll be with you in a minute. So you're the no stone left unturned. The no stone unturned type, huh? Eh? I respect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting in the pouring rain. Won't be long. Okay. Let's get out of here. He takes the can and empties it into the bus tank, and with that, we're on the road. All aboard. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain splattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Pluck at Slope Street, and you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh, all ashore, what's going ashore? Thanks for traveling, Willie's Busco. Disembark. Sorry about that. Let's just go fully to the left. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. The hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face. Heh, suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich old men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Oodster. Pleased to meet you, Oodster. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat, and he beams. Thank you very much, Oodster. Old Gus won't forget about your kindness, you bet. Thank you, Gus. Gus smiles at you and continues to enjoy getting rained on. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. Going seems inaccurate. The army surplus store is closed for the night. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up to you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Oodster. We don't get so many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. That's me. Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in, and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a thread bar bath towel from a shelf and pulls the rat tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You must be trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield. Sounds like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Yeah, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me. I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay, Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office. It's the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be really an understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, I am always up for a crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him. I don't like the sounds of it, but he's family. Ah, yeah, great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Ah, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet her. Hi, Gabby, pleased to meet you. I go by him, actually. I go by... Hey, Gabby, please... Hi, hello, The pleasure is all of Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. This desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it, and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do, won't. You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. It's Jessica. Well, I'm going to turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you. There's something we need to do before the night's over. Wow, a mission already? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. They call it a Tectotron 1000. We've gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out that there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, but that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I said there is literally no time concept for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You won't have to go far to go. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in fight. A fight? Heck yeah. Well, yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Udster and help him get that hat, okay? Okay. Gabby's ready for an action. Let's mosey. Make an excited sigh. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? Well, in the readout, yeah, I'm in store, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. You got an item. Newspaper office key. Sweet, let's do it. There's nobody in need to call right now. There's nobody at the desk. Hey, Jessica, it's just this. Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. You don't have time to play games right now. A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques. A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. What's this cat's name? Callop. Murray got her a couple years ago. You give Callop a good scratching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Callop like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Okay. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Sad. No, I was like, oh, let me leave, but no, this is the way out. How you doing, Gabby? Gabby has readiness for an action. You know, Gabby, I've been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No idea. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. How do you get mixed up with Murray and the whole antique store deal? Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're going to need some muscle for this. And Gabby says, Gabby has several muscles, strong ones, and that was what it was. Gabby has been helping ever since. Flop your gums a bit more. So, you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents flap too. And Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 70 or 80... Oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long. Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago. But this Gabby basically is that Gabby. And previous ones too. Haha. It's okay. Don't worry too hard for it to get it. Us goblins thinks human baby making is super crazy. Keep shooting the breeze. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes. All of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great. Okay, Gabby's great Gabby came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or to popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Oh, so they really don't last long, goblins, apparently. Okay. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent... Okay. I've read that one. Gabby? You find a discarded bottle of cologne. Oh. Cool. Stench armor. The note on the door says, please. I think the store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Yeah. This trash reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Okay, let's look at the other things first. It's late, the bank is closed, you can't see anything interesting within the walking distance of that direction. Okay, time to bust in here and find a weird cursed hat. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. There's a handwritten note on the desk. The note says, Robson, first Hendon, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. What's a karate? Hey, it's a Curtis, just like I'm a Dudester. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cuffings. There's a pink slip on the desk. Hidden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used here? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Sure. Yeah, I'll put on the cuffs. There's a half-finished letter. Reginald, I think Burgess is onto us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, now, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler. What's that all about? Oh, hey, it's one of those arcane press news feed things. High tech. Yeah, I'm not reading all those. There's a half-finished document. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding in city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supportive figure on explaining where the funds have been relocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report to... It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on and destroyed. Electricity is expensive because it is very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. You see a corner of notes. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgers can't find it and rat us it out in the profit spec. Under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. And this is the one yeah, I read that one. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. Increases your max AP. That's actually fairly nice. You see a thin 3-ring blender on the desk. This reference manual for a citywide network of tubes. Looks like the eye has some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. There's a crumpled up pink slip on the desk. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Yeah? What date would you like to look for? You find something interesting. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Curlins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile, registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from the passing motorist. Fortunately for Mr. Cullens, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demises in murderous phantom's rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. It's a big, heavy water cooler and it's got something to hide. Hey look, a trap door. Looks like Venable made good on his threat. Nothing Venable must have taken all his stuff, but before smash. Oh, but I wanted to get that water bottle that was apparently over there by the water cooler. Okay. It's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper in it. This was printed in the secret underground newspaper office. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. It's all of the berries. It's a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22, 1917. Huh, what happened then? It's a control panel. I think this is a good time to end this episode. We'll continue on in our journey next time. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.